Hi guys. Hi, welcome to Philippine Antics, and we're glad you guys can join us. We like to say thank you so much for all of our new subscribers.
Thank you guys.
And our comments. My God, we've had a ton of comments, guys. And also we had a lot of emails. So just be patient. We'll get through to them and answer them all. And we brought our trusty little Bella Bear today, BB. She's in here with us. We are inside the air conditioning. I think you guys are wondering why sometimes we're in here. Today is like severely humid and like 92 degrees, probably 70% humidity. So you might hear the fan, but looks like BB wanted to join us. So today our topic is
disabilities.
Can you actually come to the Philippines with a disability? And disabilities are just not people in wheelchairs, which is a misconception. It could be blind people, deaf people, people with severe medical issues such as heart or asthma or mental disabilities. And I'm going to take this straight from a statement from somebody. Manila, Philippines, and the Philippines is one of the least accessible cities and countries they have ever visited. And it's a consensus that it is. And I'm sure we're going to hear a lot of flack back that I have one, I'm here, and all this from different people. We're just keeping it real, guys. I was a neurological nurse for many years, and I have seen no accessibility here. And if you do have to go to a doctor or other things, depending if you're in Metro Manila or here in Angel City or Dow, it still takes some doing to get appointments. So you make the appointments, maybe, but most of the time you have to go to the physical place and wait in line. And that's the common thing. Some people claim they get appointments right away or whatever. That's not what we're actually seeing. So the actual stores and shops, there's just no way. I can barely fit through the aisles myself.
Okay guys, if you guys watch my walk videos, if you notice, if I actually walk around, you will see very much handicap access first off, okay? And I'm talking about major chains here. For example, most 7-Elevens don't have any, and 7-Eleven is not in a Filipino company. Now, in most places, you have to walk up through the stairs. For example, Watson's does have a ramp, yes. But to get to the ramp, that's a different story. And then you have the aisles to deal with. Again, like for example, the market. Oh, guys, gosh. I'm a skinny guy.
And he can barely get through there.
Correct. I have to squeeze right through.
Restaurants, right. Everything has limited.
Yeah, Gillexi is a big name bakery here. There's no access ramps to it either. Basically where I'm getting at, it's rare that I see access ramps, period. Okay guys? I'm not, again, don't get upset with us. I'm not telling you. We are in Angel City, Mabalaca area. Okay guys? In Manila, you'll probably see more ramps. Now what I can tell you though, by experience, SM and its subsidiaries, aka BDO, the bank, SM Hypermart, SM, do have access ramps. That's
some, but as far as getting around inside the places.
Correct. So basically what I'm saying is, those are the ones that have ramps, but once you get in, that's a different story. If they have any, like for example, the restroom, I don't remember any handicap access in the restroom. I mean, they're handy accessible, yes, but if they're fully retrofitted for fitted for a wheelchair for you to go in and all that, I honestly don't know, because it's all different everywhere, guys. Okay.
Even the government has made the statement. So there is a disability legislation, Disabled Persons Act in the Philippines, and it's not that they don't care about the disabled people. They do a lot for these things, but even their website has stated, we'll put some links inside of our description that will talk about, even they say they're lacking on these situations. For example, street ramps without handrails are seen left and right where they're missing, and most buildings are not accessible. PWD, person with disability cards, are mostly given to elderly people, and as far as like rehabilitation, they have all that for people, but Metro Manila is going to be the best place if you're even going to consider it. They consider people with disabilities, intellectual and learning disabilities, people with communication disorders, vision, hearing impairments, and they're saying that the people that are with orthopedic issues, as far as wheelchairs, canes, and all that, is a real small percentage. And that's because, like me and George were discussing, most of them stay home in this country. This is Asia.
Correct. If basically you have a disability, bottom line, the best place for you to go is NCR or BGC. And again, I always say Manila, and for some strange reason, people argue with with us, they say, oh, in Manila. Yeah, actually, in every video, if you pay attention, I always mention Manila.
Yeah, because not all these islands are going to have this
No.
accessibility. And the minimal stuff we're talking about, the minimal access, will still be in Manila. It will definitely
Pretty
be
much.
in that area.
And even
It's-
then,
Yeah, it's really not a place, especially for mental, because we've
Yes.
already researched that
Mhm.
and talked to people.
and seen it with my own eyes.
And people are going to be like, oh, well, I get appointments and all that, but it's not. Even the government states that they are lacking in these areas. So it's a mental health care facilities remains an under-resourced and neglected thing and aspect of the Philippines. And that comes from a government website stating this. So also, we talk medical. If you have heart issues, if you have asthma, or something that really, like you need dialysis. We're not saying that people don't get that here. Again, you're gonna have to be in Manila and some of the bigger cities to actually get these treatments, but I wouldn't come here expecting that it's gonna be instantly accessible. So unless it's like a severe emergency and even
Right,
we
and-
can't even.
Yeah, and some people say, well, Angel City has a dialysis machine. Yeah, sure it does, but the question is it available for you if somebody's using it right now? So again, it's per area, it's per region, per whatever your coverage is. If they even cover it, most of the time they don't. They do expect out of pocket.
Yeah, usually with all doctor's appointments and all hospitals, you're expected to put a payment up front. And including your travel insurance, people, check with them, because we just read over and over again and talked to people that travel insurance, you still have to put money out, and that they will cover the remaining, and it's both in the same visit. And some won't at all, and it's a reimbursement. You got to read the fine print. Do your own due diligence, like we said, before you come here and you're a person with disability or issues, make sure that you research all of these things before you come. We have been getting a lot of comments where people were like, well, why would you hire an attorney before you go to the Philippines over immigration? That's all we've been hearing. But 9 out of 10 comments have been positive about the situation, but that's up to you.
You don't have to, but
It's a good idea.
it's a good idea. And the thing is, the odd thing is, the people who question us are the ones who can afford it.
The odd thing is the people that question us are those that are from other social media platforms.
Or not even what do we call them fake pats, where they're not even
We
in
call
the
them fake
Philippines.
pats now. They're
And
not even in the Philippines. They're wannabe YouTubers that aren't even here, have never been here. They're trollers on other media sites, and we'll probably get trollers based on this. But all we're saying, as always, read our descriptions. Check. So if we're wrong about something, we're going to be the first to actually correct that. We try to put the updates in there because things are ever changing here.
Give us a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Like I said, if you agree with us, thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down. At least we know
Make a
where
comment.
you stand.
Right. So, let us know your experience. We'd appreciate hearing from you guys, but we're talking like in general. And if you guys have any questions, we will answer and we will talk to you. Heck, we don't even mind a few one-on-one video calls. So when in doubt, guys, check with the government websites. You can text them, find out on your own, find out things. We're just trying to guide you in that direction.
Right, we're just guys. But guys, just so you guys know, just to clarify things, and again, the reason why what makes our channel different, guys, quite honestly, is I give you the Filipino viewpoint. Okay. And the Filipino viewpoint, as far as disabled goes, it's not that we don't care about the disabled. It's not. No. It's like, oh, Philippines don't have access ramps. Philippines don't have these things in place for the disabled. They don't care about their disabled people. No, it's the opposite. We care so much that we won't. If you're disabled, let's say my little brother, which doesn't exist, guys. Let's say my little brother.
He's got a brother.
I have a brother, an older brother who's a
That's
doctor.
a doctor.
Okay. You can't say that. All right. Rewind.
We're just keeping it real. I can't believe, see, that'll tell you really is Filipino.
Yeah, Filipinos are straightforward, guys. All right, guys. Rewind. Take 2. All right. So let's say my little brother
You can tell we were born in
is
the
missing
70s.
legs, for example. Okay.
He's missing legs?
Yes, missing legs because of an accident, for example.
Oh.
Now, the reason why the Philippines doesn't have access ramps, it's not because they don't care about my little brother. It's because they know that me, as big brother, will take care of my little brother. He says, will he have a wheelchair at home? Yes. But do I expect him to go to the market go to 7-Eleven on his own? No.
People take care of their disabled and elderly here.
Correct.
That's why there are minimal nursing homes. Are there nursing homes here? Yes. They just opened one here in Mabalacat.
Right.
And it's only got so many beds for so many people. It's not like the United States where they're making a butt-ton load of money off of the elderly and taking their Social Security checks and selling their homes and moving these people in where there's one on every street corner. That doesn't happen here. They take care of their disabled.
We take care of our family, whether you're disabled, elderly, it's in us, okay? Let's say in America, I always had a spare bedroom just in case my mom or my sister want to come over and stay permanently. And I have always said, hi Mom. I've always said, Mom, you want to move in with me? Mom, you want to move in with sister? You know, there's always a bed, like right now, there's always a bedroom available for a family member. Now, of course, it's limited to some people can afford it, some people can't.
Yeah, some just live in a one bedroom or an all inclusive.
Yeah. And guess what? Even if we only have one bedroom, we will share that bedroom.
And a lot of people here in the Philippines, they all live in the same house. You're going to find 3 generations living in one house.
Yeah.
That's for sure, but they take care of their own.
Yeah, so it's not that we don't care about the disabled guys. It's just we care so much, we won't let them venture out. Quite honestly, for example, me, have I seen a blind man walking down the street? Quite honestly, I've only seen one ever in my entire life here in the Philippines to this day. Only one. So, have I ever seen a person in a wheelchair here in the Philippines? Honestly, to this day,
No, I haven't.
none.
I haven't seen.
Because they don't go out. Do they have wheelchairs? Yes. Are they at home?
And do they go out? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not saying that you actually can't. We're just letting you know, do your own due diligence and research before you come. And that's a definite.
Bottom line, if you're in province, guys, odds are no. There are no provinces, as a general rule, guys. There are no disabled access or anything like that. Just
And transportation, buildings, restaurants. It's
And I do say this a lot. And again, this doesn't apply to This doesn't apply to all provinces. Most provinces only have a hospital, which is the equivalent of a U.S. clinic.
Right, that's true. So, and some of them don't even have that. So, I had an idea. Basically, wherever your nearest Jollibee's is, you might be able to figure that there is. That's
actually a good.
Or McDonald's. So, if your nearest McDonald's is 80, 90 miles away, or 50 miles away, or 40 miles away, that's how far away it could take to actually get to one, providing that you don't have to take one of those ferry boats or whatever it takes to get across. So, it's.
Guys, I know most.
Does my eyeball sweating count as a disability when I can't see when my eye? It's hot. We got the air on here.
You're blind. No, guys, I'm just joking. But seriously, guys, we don't say stuff because we're there to get views. Quite honestly, it's the reverse. We tell you stuff you don't want to hear.
Right. I think that's why we get
a lot of flack because we tell you guys stuff you guys don't want to hear. And honestly, we've got emails like, "Oh, we're not going back to we're not going to the Philippines anymore because of what you said." And guys, honestly, in my heart, that's good because you know what? What's worse? You get mad at us and say, "Oh, I'm not going to the Philippines anymore," or you get here and you're like, "I can't deal. Why didn't anybody tell me this?"
The other YouTubers, Facebookers, Instagrammers, and we're not pointing anybody out in general like some other people point out. We're saying in general, they're not going to make money through their chats with you and going live and all these other things and answering questions if you're not coming. Right. We're just keeping it real. We don't make a ton of money off of this. We have not received a check from this yet. We have been running this for a year and bought tons of equipment, drones and all that, to actually be your feet on the ground and your situation around.
Your flip-flop on the ground.
Your flip-flops on the ground just to...
Actually, see, I'm wearing some.
just to be able to make a buck on this. Now, yes, we have our link tree that has a donation thing on it. And the reason being is we do deal with Noah's Ark Animal Shelter, and we like to take some dog food there now and then. We like to donate money through PayPal to them.
They're great people.
And we would like some new equipment eventually. But as far as paying our bills with it, it's not how we survive.
No.
It's a misconception about YouTube and social media.
Again, and most YouTubers, oh my gosh, they tell you, well, for $50, I can live on $50 food budget. Guys, it's impossible. I'm Filipino. Unless I'm eating rice and fish, and I'm not talking about the big fish either.
No, the inflation has hit the Philippines.
You can't live on $50. Seriously, guys. I mean, again, this is from a Filipino who shops Filipino, who looks at the prices.
We spend a couple $100, and that's doing a minimal food budget right now. And then we eat about, and then we eat the street food too.
Right.
So
most YouTubers you see, they don't include the ones outside the camera. It's just unrealistic, guys. It's not always rainbows outside. Unicorns don't pull the carts over here.
these are hardworking people, and it's hardworking people like you that come over here to the Philippines. We keep hearing people say, "Oh, I make $9,000 a month US, and I'm on my way, and I make $4,000." Somebody on one of the expat forums actually stated that he was going to make $2,500. Plus, he had $30,000 in savings, and everybody's like, "Don't even attempt it. Don't even come over here on this." Are we going to tell you to come over on that? Yes or no? You can survive. We're surviving, and we definitely do not make $2,500. I know it's not everybody makes $2,500 a month and actually survives over here, and they're actually spending a lot more, and they're living in Metro Manila. And it depends on where you live, how you live, what you expect, whether you're going to go out every night to fancy European restaurants, American standard restaurants. It all actually depends on your lifestyle.
It all depends on you guys. And remember what we said. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's up to you. Where do you want to live? Meaning, okay, $1,500 to me, my opinion, it's nominal. $1,500 is nominal, meaning you're comfortable. Okay?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
All right, $500. Can you live here? Oh yeah. Will you be comfortable? No.
Right. Can you do it compared to what you can live in the U.S.?
No, you're probably living in a one-bedroom, eating fish and rice. But can you live? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can actually do it. So, guys, do your own research and find out. But today we wanted to talk about the disabilities. I know I got off track a little bit there, but we want you guys to be able to keep it real. Keep it real with us, guys. So
we always keep it real with you guys.
Be sure to email us with any questions at philippineantics@gmail.com. Be sure to send us emails and we'll answer your questions. Be sure to comment, guys. And thank you again for watching. We really do appreciate it from the bottoms of our heart. As we always say, guys, stop blinking, George. Keep your heads up and your hearts open.
Legs open.
And we'll see you guys soon in the Philippines, guys.
Bye.
Bye. My eyeballs really are sweaty.
Oh my gosh. Jesus, it's not even summer yet.